Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with the latest look at any weather concerns that we may have as far as severe weather across the Arklatex as we go through the next week to 10 days. Let's start you off with tomorrow as we still have some possibility for a little bit of rain. Robin's story to Futurecast shows the very isolated nature of the activity for tomorrow. In fact, the coverage with Futurecast even more widespread than the HRRR model. So rain is looking more doubtful for tomorrow. We do have a change for Saturday. It's now looking very promising that we'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms develop somewhere across the Arklatex Saturday afternoon. Futurecast shows that the main focus could be over East Texas and Northwest Louisiana. As of right now, the Storm Prediction Center does not have even a marginal risk for our area, but it is possible that we could have a few strong storms with some gusty wind and maybe some hail. But again, the severe weather risk for Saturday is looking low. That activity will come to an end, and then we'll finally get a chance to dry out for a few days on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. After that, we're going to be watching a disturbance. You can see the upper level low moving into California this weekend. That feature is gradually going to move to the east, and a piece of that energy is going to take a more southerly course. Now, you can see I stopped this at 11 p.m. Saturday, or I should say Wednesday, and you can see the upper level disturbance here, this trough. And if you draw a line down the axis of this trough, there is a little bit of a negative tilt to it, and we tend to see more severe weather issues when that happens. Right now, just looking at some of the forecast soundings, it looks like severe weather will be possible, but low end at this point. Storm Prediction Center does not have a slight risk as of yet for Wednesday, but this is definitely something that we will have to keep an eye on. Keep in mind, this model has been somewhat inconsistent on the configuration of this feature, but nonetheless, if we're going to see any severe weather in the next week and a half, it looks like it'll be during the middle part of next week. That disturbance will clear the area, and then we'll dry out just in time for next weekend. As far as my level of concern, not really worried for tomorrow or Saturday. Again, there is a very small chance we may see a renegade storm drop some hail Saturday, but those chances looking very low. Again, I put the level of concern at 4 for the disturbance next week, just given the configuration of that upper level disturbance, the fact that temperatures likely will be in the 80s. We'll have lots of moisture in place. So some of the ingredients are there. The big question is, can we bake those ingredients to make the severe weather issues more widespread? Right now, it's looking kind of iffy. So we'll be watching that disturbance very closely. Another issue could be rain. If you add up all the rain over the next couple of days, along with that expected during the middle part of next week, it looks like East Texas, Northwest Louisiana, 1 to 3 inches of rain maybe. The amounts get quite a bit higher over the northwestern edge of the area. You can see DeQueen models indicating over 4 inches possible in that part of the area. So your forecast as we roll through the next week and a half is looking warm despite all the rainfall chances that we'll have, as we'll see temperatures at night pretty much in the 60s every night, with a couple of nights in the low 70s as that disturbance approaches, hence the moisture in place. You can see the daytime highs in the 80s every single day, upper 80s for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We will see drier conditions and slightly cooler conditions as we go into next weekend, with lows falling into the low 60s and daytime highs mainly in the low to middle 80s.